Millions of mechanical insects swarmed in, Niflheim's machine bug horde. My brothers from the King's Blade and I held the wall, hacking down crawling monsters one after another. On the ground, humanoid robots advanced alongside bee-like war machines. Our soldiers used stealth techniques to slip behind enemy lines, emerging from the shadows to cut down the machine troops. But the enemy's assault didn't let up. Behind their ranks, witches chanted in unison, channeling dark magic to summon a storm of shadow. A massive tornado, wrapped in fire and lightning, tore through the enemy's rear lines, sweeping away swarms of mechanical insects. One of my comrades, mid-teleport using the Thunder God's flash, got caught in the storm and didn't make it out. Just as victory seemed within reach, Niflheim unveiled its trump card. A three-headed beast over 6 miles tall rose into the sky and tore the storm apart. The creature opened its jaws, and missiles screamed out in a barrage that left devastating casualties in their wake. Seeing the odds turn hopeless, our captain gave the order to fall back. Niflheim's army withdrew from the field at the same moment. For years, Niflheim had been chewing away at the Magic Kingdom through sheer military force. King Regis used a magic crystal to raise a protective barrier over the capital, the Sleepless City. He was the one who trained us, the King's Blade. After the retreat, Niflheim's chancellor came forward with terms for surrender. The Magic Kingdom would cede all territory outside the capital, and King Regis's son would marry Princess Luna, the adopted daughter of Niflheim's king. Maintaining the barrier had worn Regis down. His hair had gone completely white. After consulting his ministers, he accepted the terms. The news enraged us. Most of my brothers came from the surrounding cities, and this deal meant abandoning their homes. The King's Blade fell apart, but orders were orders. I, Nyx, was assigned to guard Princess Luna. The night before the treaty signing, I went to see her. I gave her a hairpin with a hidden tracking device built in. She was called the king's adopted daughter, but in truth she was a prisoner. Her real parents had been killed by Niflheim soldiers, and she'd been taken captive ever since. On the day of the signing, the king of Niflheim arrived at the council hall. The princess was gone. I followed the tracker's signal and arrived at the scene. Dozens of Niflheim aircraft carriers stood ready for battle. The peace talks had been a cover. Seizing the Sleepless City was the real objective. I sent the intelligence back, and Regis gave the order. Rescue Princess Luna, whatever the cost. I was the first to reach her. A giant mechanical octopus had its jaws open, and several soldiers had already been swallowed. I leapt down, drove my blade into one of its tentacles, and ignited the fuel inside. Fire tore through the creature. I grabbed Luna and jumped onto an airship. The octopus gave chase. I spotted a lightning rod on a building ahead and aimed straight for it, full speed, driving the creature right through it. An hour earlier, the King's Blade squad had located the section of the warship where the princess was being held. We used the Thunder God's flash to throw daggers onto the enemy ship and teleport aboard.